Okay.
how tell me about the cost, about the economics of doing what you're doing.
Of what we do. Okay. And I'm gonna be giving you some sort of I'm gonna be making it sit down well. You know, as I said that we said we are gonna do this business. We are gonna do this initiative by starting with our own money and then prove the business case over time.
Yes.
Because why are people or why are the major MNOs not going to this location? Only one reason. One of the reason is that it does not have good business case. ROI is not good.
Yeah.
And then they are businessmen. Every businessman or investor wants to put their money where they can get quick ROI and good return on investment.
Yeah.
That is the baseline of any business. However, these places are not that viable. That's what the language we call it. They are what we call low ARPU. ARPU is average revenue per user. That's what we call. So, but what we have done or innovated around this area is to dimension cost-effective solution around how we get these places connected. And what we do again is that there is no one size fit them all. What we do is we go to each of those communities where we dimension ourselves and do what we call geomarketing survey.
Okay.
And by the time we do a survey on those communities, we come back to the office, reanalyze, and do a solution that is fit to that community.
Very good.
Whether a certain community is skewed this way, you plan it, and there's a lot of engineering into it. Instead of using a very big tower, you might use a very small monopole, use a radio, use what we call omni radio, or you do a directional radio. But what you do is to make sure that this community is covered.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily want to provide connectivity into an area that will be in the bush, except it's an agricultural area. You are not providing connectivity for the bird. You are providing for human being. So these are well planned by our RF2, and then you cover the village. And averagely, this is ranging between $20,000 to $40,000.
Wow.
Per
village? Per village?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. That is the cost of getting connectivity to this village.
So
how
long does that infrastructure last?
The infrastructure can last. Okay, different components of infrastructure have their
lifetime. Yes.
So one of the things that we put that I need to mention at this stage is that we are completely green. We are eco-friendly.
Okay.
So what we do is making sure that we are renewable energy.
Okay.
And we do solar. So there is nothing called generator in whatever we do. So there is no diesel. Because remember, these are in remote villages.
Yes.
Accessibility of some cases are very bad. We have cases whereby we have to use horse to transport.
Wow.
In the very deep part of Yobe. And they are going to do 1 hour before they can get to community. I have cases whereby we have to use canoe to carry our equipment more than 2 hours to be able to get across to the creek of Bayelsa, where they are doing fishing. The same thing across to Cross River. Interesting story. And I have videos. I will show you. I will send you some of these videos to you. It's quite interesting. Before we get equipment to those places and get them connected. So this is free life. So getting access to this place are not. So we use renewable energy. So what we want to do is that when we get connectivity to this place, we don't want to necessarily visit again.
Yeah.
Probably
at least not in the short time.
There are some of my sites I've not visited in 3 years. Yes. Because all I will do, we have people we call site ambassador, which we empower them locally. We train them quickly.
Yeah.
How to clean solar panel, how to look at the battery, how to look at those major areas whereby issue can come from.
Yeah.
And then the rest, we do it remotely. We can see our site remotely. I can see my power remotely. I can do everything remotely. I can reboot remotely. So I can do every other thing sitting in Lagos in my network operating center. Or if I need to just go out, you can just call the site ambassador who is on the site and say, touch this, do this, and everything, and then it's resolved because you don't want to visit.
Very
because
good.
Of visiting, we
So
build the
you are giving people on ground employment. That's fantastic.
And I'm still going to dive into how we put the value-added service onto it. I think I'm going to dive into it, what we do. So these are some of the way we provide those connectivity, and we create sense of ownership in the community.
Yeah.
We want to go to any community, we go through the community head, explain what we want to do, get the community to have a buy-in.
Yeah.
Have a proud sense of ownership. This does not belong to me, it belongs to you. Connectivity is to you. This is so that you can call Ekene and do video when Ekene is in the UK.
Yeah.
And then there is this psychological ownership to them. And they see that we are the owner. Truly, I can call my son in the US. I can do this. And this is the way we try as much as possible to provide security for the equipment.
Yeah.
So that the one that's looking out for you is no longer
It's for them.
It's for them, exactly. So this kinds of ownership, they totally buy them in. And then we put those connectivity there. Remember, we latch most of this connectivity on the existing mobile network operator. Today, maybe MTN, Airtel, and others. And this is how we get connectivity to these people.